Hi everyone, welcome back to Angela Properties. I'm Angela and today I'm going to touch on when is the best time to sell your EC. Let's begin by looking at some basic information. An EC is basically a hybrid of public and private housing catered to the middle income Singaporeans. It has become a popular choice among young couples, especially those where their income have exceeded the 14K ceiling for applying the BTOs. EC follows HDB ruling at the point of purchase, where financing is based on the MSR, which is kept at 30% of a borrower's gross monthly income. CPF housing grant is also available depending on the combined household income. Buyers are also required to fulfill the 5 years MOP period. When the EC turns 5 years old from the TOP date, it is considered semi-privatized and it can be sold in the open market but only to Singaporean and PRs. The moment it turns 10 years old, it becomes fully privatized and is available to everyone, including the foreigners. It does make sense that it will profit the most when it has fully privatized, but after looking and comparing some statistics of the MOP ECs, I think it's only true to a certain extent. Let us take a look at some performance and price trends of the older ECs that reached their MOP before the 2010s mark. This is the price trend of North Oaks EC, located in Woodlands. Its TOP in 2000, became semi-privatized in 2005, and fully privatized in 2010. As you can see, the first significant surge came slightly after MOP due to an increase in demand from the PRs. The price was further increased when it became fully privatized in 2010, and thanks to the huge demand from the group of foreigners. Another EC located at Simei Green, is also one of the first few EC to be launched in 1999. You can see the price trend is similar to North Oaks, where its first price surge came about only after the MOP and the second surge came after the 10-year mark. Similar trend is also spotted in the Florida, located in the Hougang estate. We can see that all these few EC that are privatized before the 2010 mark have surged in prices once they reach their MOP and also when they reach their fully privatized status. Why 2010, you wonder? I believe one of the contributing factors is that ABSD is introduced in 2011 and this has affected the profit margin of the EC owners. Let's go down the ABSD memory lane. In 2011, a series of cooling measures was introduced by our government, one of which is that foreigners will be subjected to the 10% additional buyer stamp duty for buying any residential property in Singapore. In 2013, the percentage was increased to 15%, and during the last round of cooling measures on 6 July 2018, it was announced that the ABSD payable for foreigners purchasing properties in Singapore has been further increased to 20%. How does these measures matter to the EC owners? The ABSD percentage makes local properties less attractive to any speculative investors. It limits the level of return on investment, especially so if a foreigner buys a property in the heartland area where most of the ECs are located, entering at a premium of 20% and yet also faces the risk of entering into a stage of stagnation. Therefore, ECs which turns 10 years old after 2011 are less likely to experience the second surge when it becomes fully privatized. La Casa is one of the latest EC to hit its fully privatized status in the recent years since the announcement of the various cooling measures. Its price performance surged upon MOP in 2013 and has been very stagnant in the past years. Buyers' profile are made up mainly by Singaporeans and PRs, while foreigners only take up 0.3% ownership till today. Same goes for the Whitewater in Pasir Ris, which turned 10 in 2015. It has a similar trend whereby prices peak after MOP in 2010. However, it enters a stage of stagnancy before hitting the 10-year mark. So what can we conclude today? As a seller, the best time to sell your EC could be 1 to 2 years from your MOP date. If you're holding an EC which has just met the 5-year mark and you wish to keep it for another round of growth at the 10-year mark, it might be a gamble. As a buyer, looking to move in immediately, resale EC is a good price point for you to enter. As property prices move based on many factors, and what I mentioned in this video is just a few of them. If you want to understand more on how your property will perform in the next 3 to 5 years, feel free to contact me on any of my socials. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.